Hey, y'all. Okay. I have a Disney restaurant sleeper hit for you today because my family unexpectedly loved Cape May Cafe for dinner. And honestly, I almost skipped it. I was nervous because it's known for seafood. And with kids, that can go really well, or it can become kind of an expensive chicken tender situation really fast. But this ended up being one of the best values and most surprisingly delicious meals we've had at Disney. So, hey everyone, welcome back to Mouse Ears and Magic Chats. I'm Mary Beth, and today I'm talking to you about Cape May Beach Club Resort. It's at the Disney's Beach Club Resort, and it's one of those restaurants that I feel really gets overshadowed by bigger Disney restaurant dining experiences or names. But after eating here, my family and I generally think it deserves more attention. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the food, the atmosphere, the pricing, whether kids can enjoy it, and whether the buffet is worth it. So, are you going to add this to your Disney vacation? I had been there once before. I did the breakfast, which is great, normal breakfast food, buffet style with character meet and greets. And the kids loved it. The characters were great. There was like a little dance thing with Goofy. It was great. I was a little bit more worried about trying it for dinner because it is a lot of seafood. Not all seafood, though. That's what I found out. But it was a lot of seafood, so I wasn't sure. So, Cape May Cafe is located inside Disney's Beach Club Resort in the Epcot Resort area. And the vibe's pretty New England coastal, which as a New Englander, I love. It feels relaxed. It's very bright, beachy without like being overly themed. Over on one side, there's sand castles and stuff like that. It's like a perfect touch of beachy. One thing I really liked about this location is that it feels quieter than a lot of Disney dining spots. It doesn't feel super chaotic. A little bit in the morning, it was pretty loud because it's a Disney dining adventure with characters. So it gets a little chaotic. But at night, it didn't feel overstimulating. It almost felt like stepping away from the parks for a little reset. And honestly, Beach Club itself is gorgeous. So even walking through the resort makes you feel like a nice little Disney break. And during this trip, I was staying at Disney Beach Club. So it was the perfect dinner stop for us. So I want to talk about pricing because this is where I got the biggest shock. The dinner buffet is currently at $49 for adults, which is probably one of the cheapest ones on property, and only $29 for kids, which makes the risky seafood thing a little bit more worth it. And for Disney buffet pricing, that's actually one of the more affordable ones for both adults and children. I can't think off the top of my head if any other ones beat that, but I was just so surprised by this. And you can use your Disney dining plan, your animal annual pass discounts, and the Disney Visa discounts as well. They all apply. So when you're comparing this to some of the character meals or the signature dining prices, this is actually very affordable and way to save on that Disney budget. And you still get like a whole buffet. So not limited in food, and it's great. So now on to the important part, the food. And this is where Cape May completely surprised me. Yes, there's seafood, which I do love, but this buffet is not just for seafood lovers. There were so many approachable options mixed in with the more adventurous foods, which actually made it really fun for my family. So you got things like Caesar salad, you got clam chowder, of course, seafood pasta, seasonal salads and soups. Then the hot foods included roasted chicken, paella, seasonal vegetables, a carving station, fried seafood, and traditional New England steam boil, which had like you could choose from shrimp, clams, mussels, corn, and red potatoes. And they also had I don't even know what they were, like little taco things almost. Just so many good things and things that you wouldn't expect. And my kids were able to try a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And if they didn't like it, it wasn't a big deal. And they did have like a good kids section that had pizza and things like that on it. And if you want to splurge a little more, they also offer snow crab legs for an additional charge per pound, which we didn't do that day. What I really liked was this buffet kind of encourages you to try things you might normally not try. So I did try things that seem more adventurous for me, but I loved I don't think there was anything I didn't like, but the buffet feels pretty low pressure. So you can take a little bit of something and try it. If you don't love it, it's not a big deal. And honestly, I had was pretty flavorful. Nothing tasted generic buffet to me. You know how you can get that, like a buffet that just feels completely generic? Now, if you're sitting there thinking, my kid is absolutely not going to eat mussels at Disney, don't worry. Because, like I said, they do have pizza, they had macaroni and cheese, they had chicken, pasta. So kids can stay in their comfort zone while adults can branch out a little bit more, or kids can branch out a little bit more if they're feeling comfortable and you don't feel like you spent so much money that it wasn't worth it. $29 for a buffet is pretty good at Disney for a kid. I think Cape May is perfect for families that want affordable dining at a Disney buffet. And when you add in some of the discounts you can get, it's even more affordable. But I loved it for staying near Epcot and for me in Beach Club, which was so we could just walk right downstairs and go to the restaurant. It's definitely a go-to for seafood lovers. The portions of my family that I brought love seafood, so this was definitely a hit with them. And this is probably a good one for people that wanting a calmer dining experience. Like you do have to go up to the buffet and get your food, but like I do think that it was a very chill environment and I saw a lot of adults eating by themselves. I saw families. I liked the atmosphere of this one. And anyone that's kind of looking to try something outside your standard Disney lineup, I do think this is a good dining choice. It's just different enough from other places that this is completely worth it. So I would give it a go if you want to. And I think that this makes a great arrival day dinner at Epcot or a rest day meal because it's like right there. It's just easy peasy. So overall, Cape May Cafe dinner was honestly one of the biggest pleasant surprises of our trip. And we had put it at the front of our trip. It was great. The food was delicious. The atmosphere was relaxing. The value felt completely solid for Disney pricing. And it ended up being a great way for our family to try different foods without feeling stuck and committing to one entree. This definitely became one of those, why does no one talk about it more? Disney restaurants for me. And I'm hoping more people talk about this. Or maybe not. Maybe I want to keep this for myself. If you've eaten at Cape May, let me know in the comments what your favorite thing was because I definitely want to go back. And if you enjoy Disney dining reviews, Disney vacation tips, and all the Disney travel, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow Mouse Ears and Magical Chats for more videos. And we'll see you guys on the next one. And also, don't forget to go over to our webpage. We have Disney travel stuff with Jess, and we have my Disney Mouse Ear store. So go check it out. Thanks.